Welcome back to Dad Deals. If it's been a long time since you've taken a look at a robot vacuum or mop, the technology has really come a long way in the last few years. I had the opportunity to test out this Narwal. This is the Freo Z10, and this is both a mop and vacuum cleaner. Narwal sent me this unit to do a video on so I can do some testing and give you guys a look at this thing. But stay tuned, I'll run down all the features of this robot vacuum and we'll put it through some real world testing. So first up, right out of the box, this is a huge unit. It has a nice premium feel to it. All of the lids have a magnet on them that just kind of gives you that satisfying close to it. But this is a lot bigger than your typical robot vacuum charging station that you might be used to, but there's a lot going on here. So first thing, right up at the top, this top lid opens up and you're gonna see two tanks. One is for clean water and then one is gonna be the dirty water that this mop picks up. The dirty water tank has a float on it, so you'll know right away if it's full, it'll alert you to that and it's time to empty it in a sink. And then if you open up the front compartment, you'll see over to the right here, it actually has a place to put detergent. That's where it's gonna mix up the detergent water to use to clean your floors. And then over to the left, you'll see a vacuum bag. That's where it's gonna empty itself. So it can pick up a bunch of stuff, empty itself, go back, pick up more stuff. So this is really a fully autonomous unit. And one thing about that dust bag is it's actually going to compress everything it picks up, and it can actually be 120 days before you'll have to change the vacuum bag, which is pretty awesome. I've had this unit for about a month now, and I have not had to change it at all. It doesn't really even look close to being needed to be changed. But some other features on this base station, like I said, a lot is going on. That was really what you can see, but here's some stuff that's happening that you can't really see. It actually has AI adaptive hot water mop washing. So if you run the mop over a really sticky situation or a big mess, it'll actually come back and use hot water to wash those mops really well, spin them dry, and then air dry them as well. Again, you have that auto dust bag, auto detergent dispenser. So this thing can really take care of itself. So that's sort of the base station. Now let's get on to the actual vacuum itself, some specs there. This thing has 15,000 PAs, I guess that's how you say it, of suction. Let me just say that it's plenty. It has had no issue picking up anything. It can apply up to 8 newtons of downward pressure and clean under furniture. It also has a dual flow, tangle-free system. You'll see these big brushes that swing on the sides. They're actually designed to not get tangled with hair. It has those 2 thick mops that can actually lift out of the way when it's going to be over carpet. And they can actually extend out, which is pretty cool to see if it goes up against an edge. So pretty much any situation you might have in your house, carpets, rugs, tile, wood floors, laminate floors, this thing's going to be able to clean all of them. Now, one of the coolest things that this robot vacuum can do is the first thing it's going to ask you to do is to kind of clean up your house. And it's going to just drive itself all around your rooms and basically map your entire house. And then you'll be able to go into the app and name the different rooms. So let's say you just want it to clean up the dining room after dinner. You can either tell it to do that or go in the app and just select dining room and it will just make its way to the dining room, clean up, and then make its way back to the base station. This robotic cleaner also does a great job at reaching those low clearance areas. So it's just really cool like that. So that is just awesome. I didn't even know robot vacuums on the market could really do that. An older one that I had, you had to actually pick up the vacuum, set it in the room, and just kind of pick a big square for it to do. But this thing can actually go to the opposite end of your house. Like if you have a master bathroom on the opposite end of your house, like I do, you could just tell it to go clean that master bathroom. It will go, it'll mop it, come all the way back to the charging station, as well as it'll do the whole house if you need it to. This thing was really able to handle pretty much any mess that I threw at it. It did a great job of mopping our kitchen that you see here. It actually has an auto detection, so it'll keep going back and forth until it determines that that room is fully cleaned. So one thing that I thought my house would be a good test for this unit is its obstacle avoidance. It's supposed to have really good obstacle avoidance, but we're going to put that to the test. I threw out a bunch of my kids' toys, and here's a time lapse of how it did. So really the only issue it had is it did push around this kind of toy guitar, but just sort of pushed it out of the way. But pretty much everything else, it went edge to edge, didn't even really touch or move any of the other toys, which is pretty awesome. And it never got stuck, so it definitely passed that test. One other really cool thing about this vacuum is it's very quiet. You could definitely run this thing at night while you were sleeping and probably not be disturbed as long as it wasn't in the same room as you. And I even noticed that I could often have this thing vacuuming in rooms right next to me while I was watching TV, and it never really disturbed me. This is one of the quietest robot vacuums that I've ever heard. One other thing you can do with that mapping of your house on the app is you can set no-go zones. So if there's an area like your kids' play area that's always just a huge mess, maybe they bring blankets or something like that over there that you don't want the vacuum to go over, you can actually set no-go zones and just map it out right in that app. Super easy to do, which is really nice. It also has child lock protections in that base station. So if you have any curious toddlers walking around, you don't have to worry about them activating it accidentally. But yeah, just my final thoughts on this. In the month I've had it, this has truly been a set it and forget it. I've really had to do no maintenance other than emptying the dirty water tank, which I was shocked at how dirty the water was. When I first had this thing mop my kitchen, I didn't even really think it was that dirty. I had recently mopped it and I was shocked to see how dirty that water was. I just really like the way this extracts the water as it's mopping, so you're not just pushing around dirty water around your floors. And I was pretty much sold after I saw that dirty water bucket. But yeah, other than that, this thing has pretty much run itself. Like I said, I have yet to empty the bag or change out the bag, and it's picked up quite a bit of messes. So if you're in the market for one of these, definitely give this one a shot. So right now, Narwal is actually having an anniversary sale, but they actually have a way to get it even lower. You can unlock an extra $50 off. That's going to be lower than Prime Day's price right here if you subscribe on their website. Of course, I'm going to have a link down in the description below, so you just need to click that, and you can get the lowest price this thing has ever been. And that code is going to be available from July 8th through 11th. That's going to be during the Prime Day sale. So it's a great time to pick one of these things up. So of course, as always, I'll have a link in the description below. Thanks to Narwal for sending me this unit to kind of get a hands-on look at it. Hopefully this was helpful to you guys if you're in the market for one of these. And as always, if you found my videos helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you next time on Dad Deals.